And good evening and welcome to the Folletti Ice Arena, where tonight it is Section 5 hockey on Varsity Media Sports Network as we bring you the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, unbeaten at 4-0 on the season against the Brockport Blue Devils, who also unbeaten, though they do have a tie, 2 wins, no losses, and 1 tie. Bob Brown and Eric Trifthauser joins me for the call of the game tonight in a rather noisy situation right now, but a Notre Dame team, Eric, that's really gotten off to a great start. Wins over Aquinas 7-3. Geneseo, Livonia, Avon 12-4. Beat Canandaigua, big win 7-6. Then a win here the other day against Geneva team. Western Finger Lakes actually 6-3. One thing that's propelled them, 16 for 27 on the power play this year.
No question about it. And these are a group of talented individuals. If they come together collectively, Bob, and play key in the systems, and the power play is a system, they have sky's the limit for this group.
And a Brockport team not to be overlooked, a very strong program over the years. Greg Stahl took a few years off. He's back as the head coach of this team and always has done a nice job with his teams. Have had some sectional champions in the past. A little short bench for this team. I was talking to Coach Stahl before the game, and I said, the issue this year, he said he doesn't get some kids to come out. Some kids, he thought he does have one of his starting forwards that hasn't been able to play yet. And is due to play later this week. But I think one way Mark Staley, the head coach for Notre Dame in his 14th season, might try to attack Brockport is with their depth.
No question about it. And he's got 3 solid lines, as we've seen if you've been watching. And by the way, Varsity Media, what a great job they've done. We got people all over the United States watching this. And, he's got strength up and down the roster. And boy, they can attack you all 3 lines.
Yeah, we're happy to bring this to you tonight. And I apologize. The game Sunday that I did against Geneva, I was in the booth here, which is not the greatest of sights. So at least today, Eric and I are outside the booth. We should have much better sight lines. We even have a little bit of a monitor because, for replays last night, I wasn't able to see the replays or comment on the replays. We should be able to do that tonight. So we hope to bring you some type of at least a quality broadcast here in this matchup between, again, 2 unbeaten teams entering this game tonight. And they've been rivals for quite a while over the years. And as we are almost ready for our national anthem, and we will pause for the national anthem. We'll bring you the starting lineups for the game tonight. First, for visiting Brockport, Joseph Volpe will start in goal. He's played 2 of the 3 games, a 2.37 goals against average, 896 save percentage. On defense, it'll be Luke Leach, one of the few seniors on the team. His defensive partner will be Nick Covert, a sophomore. The forward line, Tyler Henshaw, 3 goals, 2 assists this year. Also, Sal Balby, a freshman, 3 goals, 2 assists. And Jeremiah Roush, the other starting forward, the leading scorer for Brockport with 4 goals and 3 assists. Notre Dame mixing it up a little bit. They'll start Alonzo Story, who has missed the last 2 games due to an illness, but he's back and will start tonight along with Gavin Schrader and Ronan Hoffmaster, the sophomore. That'll comprise the forward line to start this game. And Notre Dame's number 1 defensive pairing, sophomore Noah Hudson and senior and captain Wyatt Krolchuk.
Yeah, great starting lineup.
And Frank Fletting, the freshman goaltender. And we're underway. Brockport in control, as it is defenseman Leach. Again, one of the few seniors sends it in, and Krolchuk will go after it for Notre Dame. Whips it around the near side boards. Schrader is there. and he'll try and back it out of the zone, and does. Hoffmaster will give chase, but Leach will get there first for Brockport. Turning in his own end. Sends a clearing pass, but it's intercepted by Hoffmaster. Gets a shot on and scores. Hoffmaster intercepted the clearing pass.
Yeah.
And takes a quick wrist shot and beats Volpe for the first goal of the game, 26 seconds into the game.
Yeah, that's why you go low in the goals. Go low in the zone. Chase, the kid comes out. Their player tries to make a good decision. Right, and Hoffmaster comes right across. We'll see it right here.
Actually, the pass was deflected. I believe it was Alonzo Story that deflected the pass.
My bad on that.
Yep, and then Hoffmaster picked up, how about those replays? Hoffmaster picked up the loose puck and wristed it by the goalie, and the Irish with an early 1-0 lead. Puck sent in now, and it is Tenney out there. Defensively, it'll be Tenney and Levi Grimm, the defensive pairing here, as the Irish change the forward line as well. Here's a shot from the point right on, and Folletti makes the save. A nice shot from Jonathan Lomonico from the right point, and Folletti had to be sharp there to make the save.
Yeah, great pass out of the corner. Great shot from the point, but Folletti grabs that and holds on to it.
So they'll face it off to the left of Folletti here. And it'll be Cooper Hamilton out to take the draw. Won by Brockport temporarily, goes to the far side, and Levi Grimm will give chase. And gets it up, puck for Vincent DeRizio, who backhands it out of the zone, and a pass ahead for Joe DeRizio, his cousin, into the zone in the right wing corner. Play now behind the Brockport net. Just a little more than a minute into this game. Back to the point. Grimm will keep it in there. Fires a shot toward the net. Gets deflected in front. Hamilton is there for Notre Dame looking for a rebound, but Volpe is able to come up with a loose puck.
Yeah, they're coming in with a lot of pressure. Boy, the two DeRizios and then the Hamilton. What a pairing, what a lineup there.
As they change that lineup, Notre Dame makes a change. Both teams, actually. Hoffmaster will take the draw now against Henshaw. And Notre Dame losing the draw and coming out clear will be Roush. Roush, as his shot goes behind that, it pops out in front. Hoffmaster has to clear it quickly off into the corner. Now chipped ahead and out of the zone. And it'll be Luke Leach back to recover for Brockport. Can't get it out once, tries again, still can't get it out. Schrader able to keep it in, trying to work a give and go here. And the shot right on, just misses. Shot taken by Hoffmaster. Back to the point, Story keeps it in. Alonzo Story shot deflects in front, goes wide. And Nick Covert, the defenseman, up around the boards to his winger and now out of the zone. But Krolchek will recover for Notre Dame. Banks it off the boards, left side for Schrader. And Schrader looked like almost put himself offside. They have to get onside. Actually, Notre Dame will make a change as the Irish retrieve the puck in the corner. That, I believe, is Vincent DeRizio working down in the left wing corner. Back to Krolchek at the left point. Fires a shot that deflects wide. And now it'll be Covert, the defenseman, back there battling. Notre Dame keeps possession here. Here's Grimm with a shot from the point. And that, not sure if that got through. And here's Volpe, I think, had to sweep that one away into the right wing corner. Now comes around behind the net off to the left side. Notre Dame keeping some sustained pressure here as the Devils try to get it out and finally do. But Notre Dame, Krolchek right back on the attack. Headmans it up to DeRizio. Vincent DeRizio will shoot it in. Cooper Hamilton will track it down on the left side, goes behind the net, looking for someone in front, and now passes it in front. It deflected away by a Brockport player. I believe that was McGrath of Brockport that got in the way of that. Notre Dame still with sustained pressure here in the Brockport zone. DeRizio with it, takes a wrister that's blocked. And out to center ice, where Maxwell Tenney shoots it right back in. But now it's shot out by Brockport down the ice. No icing here as they think Tenney had a chance to play that. Does play it up on the boards. Play in the face-off circle now, and Schmelowitz out there for Notre Dame, and Notre Dame player knocked down on the boards. No call there, and finally lifted out of the zone by Tenney to Schmelowitz, who swats it in. Played off the boards. Now it'll be Evan Bovey, a defenseman. And here comes Brockport on the rush with Bovey. He'll just shoot it in. Goes to the far side for Landon Schwab. And now we've got a whistle, and we've got an elbowing call here. And against Notre Dame. Didn't quite see that. I don't know if you caught that, Eric.
I didn't see it behind the play, and unless that was down in the corner.
Yeah, it was on Hudson, the sophomore defenseman.
So down in the corner.
The call, yeah.
Yeah,
so excuse me. Go ahead, Eric. Sorry.
This is what Mark, wants to keep the players out of the box. One of the initiatives.
Well, shorthanded here, and Krolchek looked like he had a chance to clear, but Henshaw has him tied up right in front of the Notre Dame bench. Finally, Hoffmaster able to backhand it. Can't get it out of the zone though. And Tenney will try here. Smacks it off the boards, but it's deflected off Henshaw. Kept in there by Luke Leach. Now they work it back to the point. Shot from the point goes wide. Comes out the near side now and is gathered up by Jeremiah Roush. Roush leading scorer for Brockport. And here's a shot right on, kicked aside. That one by Bovey. Now they battle behind the net. Henshaw and Krolchek going at it. Krolchek doing a good job, trying to waste some time and muscle it out of there. He's got good size, the Notre Dame captain. Hoffmaster reaching in there, trying to help out. Notre Dame wasting a little time there. Good work by Krolchek. Finally comes clear here if you get the referee out of the way. And Risset still can't get it out. And he's hooked to the ice, and Brockport will get a penalty here. As Jeremiah Roush was really dogging Krolchek.
No question.
And ended up hooking him to the ice, and will play even for at least the next 33 seconds.
Some good pressure there. But, Wyatt, he's a big, strong kid trying to come out of that zone, and those things happen. So 4-on-4.
Yeah, did a nice job of keeping the puck along the boards and wasting some time. So 10:13 to go, first period. Notre Dame struck first, only 26 seconds into this game as Hoffmaster wristed one by Volpe. Now the teams will play four aside here. Gavin Schrader, Notre Dame's leading scorer, 19 points on the faceoff. And Brockport able to control the draw and clear the zone. And Krolchek will go back after it. Hits the brakes, gets it to Vincent DeRizio. DeRizio has a little trouble with it. Takes it behind the net as he's being watched by Henry Schultz. And finally able to break free, and here comes DeRizio. DeRizio over to Schrader now. Schrader will shoot it in the far corner for DeRizio. DeRizio trying to come up with it there, battling along with Covert. Now backhands it in front. Tried to get it to Cooper Hamilton. Now Notre Dame will go on the power play for the next 53 seconds. Krolchek, cross ice pass. Hoffmaster had to come back and get it a little bit. Loses some ground. Now headmans it to Hamilton. Back for Schrader, and here comes Gavin Schrader. The junior forward hits the brakes along the right wing boards to Krolchek. Right on shot. Blocked by Volpe. The rebound goes to DeRizio, and then his shot is deflected by a Brockport player out of play.
Yeah, just exactly what you want to see there. Gavin Schrader going in and then just slowing it down, getting it up to the top and working around the zone. So this power play's been lethal, Bob.
Yeah, as we mentioned, 16 power play goals in 4 games. A clip of, about 60%, which is almost unheard of. Notre Dame now controlling again, still with 20-plus seconds on the power play. Krolchek from the right point for Schrader. Centers for Hoffmaster. Hoffmaster gave up a shot, instead got it over to DeRizio. He might have been better just to take the shot there. DeRizio now in control. Backhands a pass, now trying to get it to Krolchek creeping in, and his pass across the slot, tried to get it to Schrader. He's made a home there on that right side of the net. He's got quite a few power play goals from there. Penalty, it does expire as Roush is back on the ice. And Brockport finally able to clear. It slips between Krolchek's stick and legs down the ice. There'll be no icing here. Notre Dame captain back to retrieve it, bothered by Liam McGrath. Now Cooper Hamilton will take over, spins at his own zone and gets it up the boards and out of the zone. Down the ice, Monaco will chase after it for the Blue Devils. Monaco headband pass, player wasn't looking, that was Bovey. Evan Bovey didn't know the pass was coming. Bovey now finally able to pick it up, trying to gain the zone, and does, and then shoots it in behind the Notre Dame zone. Nice play to take it out of the corner, but Alonzo Story with good hustle to knock his man down and prevent a scoring chance there. Story again backhands it. They'll be able to keep it in here, and a shot from the point does not get through. The shot taken by Landon Schwab, and Notre Dame coming back now. And we've got another penalty coming up here.
Yeah, just unfortunate there.
Yeah, Notre Dame penalty. Levi Grimm, I believe it was, right? So
I think it might have been Maxie Tenney.
The other, sorry, Tenney, 6, not 5, okay. In any event, Notre Dame shorthanded for the second time. And the faceoff will be to the right of Frank Folletti, freshman goaltender for Notre Dame. Schrader wins the draw, nice draw, and a nice clear by Krolchek. Midway through the first period, Notre Dame leads 1-0 on a Hoffmaster goal, his second of the season. Good head of steam here for Roush, and Roush able to backhand it in, trying to track it down. Schrader beats him to it, wraps it around the boards, kept in nicely by Bovey at the point. Then a deflection. A deflection in front by Sal Balby, the freshman. And that was close. I don't know if that may have gone over the net, but it's close enough for Folletti to grab it and hang on. You had a good shot at that, Eric. What'd you think?
Yeah, great glove. Frankie's a great glove save, great shot from the point. But, the speed of the game is speeding up without question.
Brockport winning the draw, and Henshaw gets it back to the point here, taken by LaMonaco. Now Roush has it. Roush a pass across far side for Henshaw. Henshaw's shot. Good job by Folletti. He saw that coming and was able to get over. I think the shot actually hit the side of the net.
It did.
It's still a good passing play for Brockport.
Wow, just saw him down low. Open lane, gets to the shooter. Quick shot.
And the Irish able to clear the puck down the ice. Volpe didn't like the numbers, I guess, and decided to hold on to it. So a face-off will be in the Brockport zone. Penalties halfway through with 45 seconds to go. Henshaw on the draw against Cooper Hamilton. And Brockport trying to come away with it with the man advantage, and it'll be Roush. And now they'll bring it up the ice. That was Covert that tried to get up the ice, lost it to Joe DeRizio, and here's Joe DeRizio with a possible break. DeRizio had stripped from behind on a nice play, though, by Nick Covert, the defenseman. It looked like Joe DeRizio had a break there. Covert, good stick work to prevent that shot on the possible breakaway. Here's Balby now, the freshman forward, sends it in. Krolchek will get there first for Notre Dame. Works it along the far boards. Brockport keeping in. There's a shot. Folletti had to make a save there. Comes in front. I think that was Roush that got the shot there. Roush works his way in front again dangerously. And the puck slides through the crease and now finally cleared by Notre Dame. Roush looking dangerous on that shift for the Blue Devils.
A couple lethal shots.
Penalty is over. And here's a nice job by Noah Hudson to stop Bovey on the rush and then just fire it in. Notre Dame will try and forecheck here. Schrader goes in there. The puck comes out along the far boards, though, and will head out to center ice. Krolchek had a little trouble with it as he had Schultz bearing down on him. Or Schwab, excuse me, not Schultz, Schwab. And now Hoffmaster comes back for Notre Dame. For Schrader, pass off to his right, a little bit behind Story. And Story trying to make a move, stays with it, then ended up losing it. Back comes LaMonaco. Headman here to Schwab. Schwab's shot doesn't get through. Blocked nicely by Krolchek. Schrader knocks Schwab down. And now Schrader trying to get it a loose puck and does. And here comes Gavin Schrader. Nice headman here for Ronan Hoffmaster. Hoffmaster takes the shot, goes well wide. Vincent Rizio will track it down on the far boards. Send it toward the net. But Brockport able to recover. Less than 5 minutes in the opening period. 1-0 Notre Dame. And the puck backhanded in by Nick Covert. Tenney gets there first, slaps it around the boards, and Hamilton able to clear. Can he get it to DeRizio? DeRizio almost got free, but Luke Leach was able to prevent that. Now here's Roush with it. Leaves a pass here for Leach. Leach takes a shot deflected in front, and then Levi Grimm able to make a block. Now puck at center ice, and winning the battle is Joe DeRizio. Breaking away from his man. Here's DeRizio. Cross pass for Grimm. Shot up score. Nice pass by DeRizio to find the Notre Dame defenseman creeping in. And Levi Grimm roofs it for the goal. And Notre Dame leads 2-0.
Just a really pretty goal. Just a really pretty goal.
Well, a nice job by DeRizio to find the defenseman clipping up in the play.
No question. Finds that open lane. And he just puts a top shelf where Mama hides the cookies.
And a 2-0 Notre Dame lead. Joe DeRizio, he's played quite a freshman. 10 points coming into this game. If you look at the Section 5 scoring, Eric, the top 4 scorers in the league, all for the Fighting Irish. And here's Landon Peasy now he's out there with Schmelowitz. And freshman Noah Whitcomb as the forward line, third line for Notre Dame. They get it in deep, and we'll try and work it here.
Good solid forecheck down low.
Yep, Peasy going after it there, but it is deflected out. Nice job, though, by Hudson to keep it in. And it'll be Evan Bovey turning in his own end. Finds a clearing up to Roush. Roush headmans here for Henshaw. But Henshaw losing it. And it'll be Krolchek, who seems like he's out there all the time for Notre Dame. Krolchek lifts a pass up for center, tried to hit Hoffmaster on a breakaway, just goes by him, and Volpe will have to cover up. So they tried a nice stretch pass there. Almost worked.
Good look, for sure.
Yep. But with 3:11 to go in the opening period, it'll be a face-off in the Blue Devil zone. 2-0 Notre Dame on goals from Hoffmaster and Grimm. Off the face-off, Schrader controlled, but then lost it, but able to keep it in. Nice job by Tenney to keep it in. Story battling behind the net. There's a pass to Schrader. Schrader got a shot off from low left face-off circle that Volpe, I believe, got a piece of.
Yep.
And now Brockport trying to control. Play at center ice. Schrader will take it over. And the big junior winger will drop it for a defenseman here. Tenney up for Hoffmaster. Hoffmaster lost it along the far boards as Covert took it away, but now it gets sent into the Brockport zone as the Fighting Irish make a change. Story battling in there has Schrader now. Schrader, a backhand pass in front for Hamilton there, try to chip at it. Not sure if he got a shot off or not. And now losing it in the corner was McGrath. Notre Dame takes it back. Hamilton with a pass for DeRizio. His shot right on.
Wow.
Nice job by Cooper Hamilton to find Joe DeRizio coming off the bench.
No question. Great shot. Both goalies being tested early here tonight. It's a defensive battle between these two nets. These two goalies are just playing out of their minds.
So the face-off to the left of Volpe here after that good scoring opportunity. Hamilton and Henshaw. Henshaw wins the draw. They whip it around the boards here. Krolchek holding his posts there at the left point, keeps it in. Vincent DeRizio tried to get to Joe DeRizio, the cousin, but pass a little bit behind him, deflected away. And Sal Baldy, the freshman forward, breaks away, shows some good speed here for Brockport. Hamilton takes it away, or whips it around the boards for Joe DeRizio, and he's taken off by Henshaw. Comes near side where Roush will gobble up a loose puck. And Roush hit hard by Vincent DeRizio. And here comes Krolchek now. Krolchek through the face-off circle behind the net. Centering pass. No, actually tips it behind the net for Joe DeRizio. We got a penalty coming up here, as mentioned. Notre Dame bench was yelling for Folletti to come over so they could get the extra attacker on. So this will be the second penalty to the Blue Devils.
Yeah, just came up from behind Vinny and just cross-checked him to the back. Not one of the smarter plays, but here goes this power play opportunity for the Irish.
And Notre Dame wins the draw. Vincent DeRizio, 9 assists on the season. Pass though, a little bit of a shaky pass there, and it's intercepted. A nice job by Schultz to intercept it and then send it down the ice. Krolchek loses his balance as he was checked by Schultz. And DeRizio starts away. Here comes Vinny DeRizio. Gains the blue line. 3-on-2. Pass off to Hoffmaster to his right. Hoffmaster circles. Gets it to Krolchek in the middle of the ice. Shot right on. Rebound. Hamilton had a chance. Can't get it to go as the Irish battle. And finally, Volpe able to come up with a loose puck. Boy, Hamilton had a good chance.
Sure did.
From the left side of the cage, but couldn't knock it home.
Yeah, it came right back out. Get it right out to Wyatt. Nice play. Boy.
And we got another penalty. So Notre Dame 5-on-3 as Jonathan Lamonaco will head to the box. So the very strong, we've talked about the Notre Dame power play in this broadcast, a 5-on-3 situation now with 52.5 to go. Schrader wins the draw. DeRizio manning the left point. Krolchek will have the right point now. They'll switch. As Krolchek from the faceoff circle, centering pass to Cooper Hamilton. Still can't poke it home. He and Schrader were both on the goal step there.
That's right.
Like that? That was the doorstep and goal combined, the goal step.
That's right.
I'll take credit for that. Here comes Hamilton again, a wrister from the circle, and that got blocked, I think, by the defenseman. Luke Leach doing a nice job. Irish still in control with a 5-on-3. Krolchek pass to Schrader, whips a shot, and Hamilton there for the rebound. Volpe made one save, comes back to the point. Krolchek lets it fly, and here's the rebound tapped in. Rebound tapped in by Vinny DeRizio.
Yeah, we talked about it. This is a lethal combination when they get together. It's a system. They play it well, and when they do, look out.
Well, they just kept the pressure, kept firing shots at the net. And when you've got a two-man advantage, the loose puck there, and DeRizio finally able to hop on it on the left side of the cage with just 2 seconds to go.
And there you see they get it right out at the top. Vinny DeRizio standing all by himself. He puts the piece of bacon right home.
Face-off with, again, just 2 seconds to go, and it dribbles into the Brockport zone, and the period comes to a close. But a good period for Notre Dame as they score 3 times to take a 3-0 advantage. A goal 26 seconds in from Ronan Hoffmaster, his second of the year. Then Levi Grimm working off a nice pass from freshman Joe DeRizio, scored at 10:50 of the first period. And then that late power play goal at 14:58. Vinny DeRizio, we'll have to wait to see the assists on that. I'm sure there'll be a couple as Notre Dame was peppering the puck at Volpe there, so I'm sure there'll be a couple of assists on that. We'll get that information for you when we begin the second period. So we will take our intermission break. You are watching Section 5 hockey on Varsity Media Sports Network. Our score after the first period of play, Notre Dame 3, Brockport 0.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area's leader in sports media production. We specialize in live streaming.
Cuts inside. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rosin coach Greg Murphy. There's you.
What a move!
And the foul.
Videography. And photography. Covering all sports at all levels. We feature aerial photography and videography, college recruiting videos, live streaming of games.
Patience offensively against this excellent defense. Now the shot's fired. How about that? Right into the top of the cage off the stick.
It'll be second down and 3. Handoff this time right up the middle. And B.J. Clark is gone for the touchdown.
School events, graduations. Varsity Media is available to cover a game, a tournament, a season, or any special event.
Talk to us a little bit about what went through your mind, how you prepared for that to run such a fast speed.
Currently, spectators are limited at events. Let Varsity Media bring the event to your fans. Contact Varsity Media today for more information. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone at 866-577-1950.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
At Varsity Media, we offer everything under the sun when it comes to media. Action photography, live videography, live streaming, college recruiting videos, social media videos, and so much more. Visit our website at www.varsitymedia.net or visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Search Varsity Media. Varsity Media, we highlight your life.
And we are back and close to second period action here from Folletti Ice Arena, where Notre Dame leads Brockport 3-0. I guess we have a change in that first goal, Eric. They gave it to Gavin Schrader, which would be his 11th goal of the season. I'm not sure, because Hoffmeister, again, Story deflected the pass, the attempted breakout pass. Hoffmeister picked it up, wristed it toward the net, unless we missed Schrader maybe sneaking in on the right side or something. But
we might get a look at it right here.
Okay, we might. Let's see. This is the first goal game. Came just 26 seconds in. And there's the pass. It deflects off Story. Hoffmeister gets it. Oh, there goes Schrader in front. Yep. Okay, and the tip. That's what we missed. Okay. Well, our eyes on both of us, mine are definitely older than Eric's. And
not much.
But he's sitting further away from where that play was, too. So.
Yeah. So I'll chalk it up to that. Big shout out to all the fans out there. We got some fans down at the Duquesne University in Pittsburgh.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Former ND captain Hagen Trifthauser and Dutz, his roommate. So they're really excited. A lot of critics on the air, I noticed already, of my color, Bob.
Yeah. And Eric's debut. I think he's done a fine job there, hanging there. Yeah, you're all right.
Well, listen, I'm next to a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah. All right, ready for the second. Henshaw against Cooper Hamilton, and Hamilton wins the draw. Notre Dame still 37 seconds of power play time. So that first goal, again, they had the two-man advantage. And they'll continue with a man advantage here to start the second period. Schrader, and a shot deflects, taken by Krolchek from pretty much straight on the blue line, and he's able to keep it in. Nope, he was not able to keep it in. Notre Dame with a power play unit of Schrader, Hamilton, DeRizio, Krolchek, and Joe DeRizio. There's two DeRizios. They are cousins. Vinny, a junior, and Joe, a freshman.
Yeah, clearly trying to get to that middle man on that 1-3-1, so working it from the top.
It is Henshaw, Bovey, Leach, and Schultz out there for Brockport. DeRizio on the far boards with it. Takes a wrister to Hamilton, who is parked in front trying to screen Volpe, the goaltender. Puck up along the far boards. Nice job trying to bang it out, and a good job there to take the body and get it out by Henry Schultz. Now it's wristed back in. It'll drift just wide of Volpe, and that will be an icing call on the Fighting Irish. 55 seconds into the second period, with Notre Dame leading 3-0.
Yeah, nice job stopping that work in those last few seconds of that penalty kill by Brockport. And we'll go back to 5-on-5.
Liam McGrath in to take the draw for Brockport against Sam Schmelowitz. Shot back to the point, shot wide. A shot from Lamonaco at the right point. Bovey at the left point will keep it in. Trying to track it down is Zach Richards, but he cannot. It goes out to Bovey. Center ice. Plays it ahead to Schwab, who backhanded in. Notre Dame, though, recovers. It is Levi Grimm, one of the goal scorers for Notre Dame. Tenney smacks it around the boards, but able to be kept in there by Schwab. And finally, Notre Dame will break out. Here's Landon Peasy with it, and a nice centering pass tried to get to Schmelowitz, but it was turned over at the blue line, and back the other way comes McGrath and the Blue Devils. He'll shoot it in. Grimm will try and get there first, but Lamonaco, it looked like, beat him to the puck. Back for Bovey. A shot did not get through, and then a rebound does, and it is Frank Folletti there to cover up and hold on.
That glove hand. It's he's quick, but good shot there too by the Blue Devils.
Now, we didn't get shots on goal in the first period. I would think it would favor Notre Dame.
Oh yeah.
By maybe perhaps a 2-1 margin or so. Folletti did have to make a couple of decent saves in that first period. Here's Notre Dame off the draw now, and Ronan Hoffmeister will shoot it in, but he did not gain the red line, and another icing call on the Fighting Irish. Got to make sure you gain the red line, and the sophomore did not there, and they'll bring it back into the Notre Dame zone.
Oh boy, Gavin Schrader coming in like a freight train, that forecheck.
He's been on fire this year. Scored another goal, got the first goal of the game here tonight. Now kept in at the blue line by Brockport. Doing a nice job here to start the second period. Finally backhanded out. Covert back to recover. smacks it off the board. Still play between the blue lines a little bit here, and finally Roush will take off on the left wing. Centering pass, though, deflected away, and Hoffmaster comes back for Notre Dame. Off to Schrader. Schrader will take a wrister right on, and Volpe gobbles it up in his midsection and will hold on.
Nice forwarding pass there. Just moving through the zone, quick shot off, and again, it's Brockport Blue Devils goalie right there to.
Yeah, came in again. He played well. Brockport's last game, they beat Genesee 3-0. He did not play, though. The freshman goaltender played and made 20 saves for the shutout over the Ice Devils. So he's well rested coming into this game. This is Notre Dame's 5th game in, 8 days, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I felt bad the other night. We talked about the Western Finger Lakes. That was their 4th game the other day in 5 days.
That's right.
When they were here Sunday, yeah. And they actually, I thought, played pretty well. And you heard Coach Daly say it was the most physical game his team had been involved in all year. So kudos to WFL for that. Here's Brockport now trying to apply some pressure. Cross ice pass to Bovey, top of the left faceoff circle, fires it off the side of the net. And I think this is Hamilton recovering for Notre Dame. Tried to get it out to Joe DeRizio, but that's blocked at the blue line. Brockport keeping it in. As it is Schwab working deep. And a shot just deflects wide. Back to Bovey, a shot from the left point, didn't get through. Blocked by Gino Folletti, I believe he was out there. And still Brockport able to control in the zone here. Finally, Notre Dame not getting it out, though. Good job by Brockport reading the play as Schultz keeps it in. Levi Grimm in there battling with McGrath. And finally, Notre Dame able to break out. And a pass down the ice. DeRizio trying to catch up with it. And gets a good spray on the goaltender Volpe there. Maybe inadvertently, maybe not.
Just a big howdy hello. Just let you know I'm there.
He's a little hot, just to cool down a little bit. 11:28 to go, second period, 3-0. DeRizio definitely plays with a little edge.
Sure does.
DeRizio scored 14 goals last year for Genesee. And off to a good start this year with 9 goals.
He may be going. Oh,
he
may be going to the box.
Yeah, he did get him. I've seen worse than that, and we might have both going. Looks like maybe.
Okay.
Looks like Bovey will join him for 90 seconds. So DeRizio and Bovey, Vin DeRizio and Bovey both go off here.
So 5-on-5.
Yep. 3 minutes, 32 seconds into the second period. 3-0 Notre Dame. Face off to the right of Volpe. And it'll be Henshaw and Schrader on the draw. Back behind the Brockport goal, but Schrader trying to get there first and tips out in front, and they whack at it. Story took a whack at it, didn't get through. Now up the boards. Balby, though, can't get it out for Brockport. Shot right on from the left point. Krolchek just wristed it in quickly, and Volpe had to make another save.
Yeah, he just covers those up. Not giving anything back out, because these guys are coming hard.
Notre Dame will change defensemen as Tenney and Grimm head out now. Schrader on the draw, and now it goes up on the boards. Balby, and it is tip free now, and here comes Roush. It's possible 2-on-1. He's got Henshaw to his right, takes the shot, goes wide. And around the boards, and Alonzo Story will backhand it out of the zone. And now trying to work free and taken down is Alonzo Story. Gino Folletti comes in to help out. Story and Henshaw battle along the boards, and now a big collision there by LaMonaco. And was that Folletti or Story? I'm not sure one of the two.
That was Gino.
It was Gino Folletti, okay. LaMonaco got a good piece of him. And a bit of a cheer from the Brockport bench. And now a puck shot down the ice. No icing there. Back to collect is LaMonaco. Headman's here now for McGrath. Liam McGrath down the left wing. Gains the blue line. Watched by Schrader. Cuts to the middle of the ice. Shot didn't get through. Schrader comes up with it. And Schrader tried to lead past to Hamilton. That goes too far. And that will be an icing call.
Yeah, nice job there by Notre Dame. Just getting the low zone, clogging up the middle. Takes that player out, the shooter.
And Schrader just hoped to hit his forward ahead of him, but just a little too far, and face off back into the Notre Dame zone. 4:45 into the second period, 3-0 Fighting Irish. Now Hamilton is booted out of the face-off circle. And it'll be McGrath going against Whitcomb. And the puck comes free and into the Brockport zone. Trying to track it down is Schwab. And Schwab along the boards, but Whitcomb does a nice job to keep it in. Nice centering pass, shot right on by Joe DeRizio. Good job by Noah Whitcomb to work that front free and center it for a good scoring opportunity. Here's Hamilton now behind his own net. He and Leach will battle. Joe DeRizio in there. DeRizio still with it, trying to get away, and does from Schwab. Notre Dame working hard. There's Schwab pulling down his man. No call there. Boy, right in front of the referee. You can see he had Hamilton's arm hooked and brought him down, but no call. Brockport finally able to clear the zone. Notre Dame, though, coming right back, although Hamilton had it knocked off his stick by Schultz. Now Leach recovers and tries to hit Henshaw coming in off the bench. But it deflects behind the net, and Notre Dame will recover. Here's Whitcomb. On the far boards, gets it up and does. Here comes Cooper Hamilton. Possible 2-on-1. He's got DeRizio with him, and a shot blocked. I don't know if it was a pass or a shot, but nice job by Lamonaco to get in the way of that. And back comes Roush the other way. Gets by one, and a shot scored. Roush got by the defenseman, Krolchak, and then just wristed it from the face-off circle, top corner, far side, and it's 3-1.
Yep, you turn the puck over like that. Speed will be lethal. It can kill you at times, and it did right there.
And we mentioned Roush, the leading scorer for Brockport. That his 5th goal of the season, and that was a pretty one. Comes exactly 6 minutes into the second period. So a 3-1 score. Brockport controls the draw. Bovey back on defense with Luke Leach. Pass ahead, broken up by Tenney, and then Tenney lost it. It's taken away by Roush. And here's Brockport sniffing around the cage again. Bovey, shot from the point right on. Folletti kicks it up into the netting off to his right. So the Blue Devils coming on, hanging in there a little bit, down 3-1.
Yeah, turnover there. Got to beware down low in there.
Face off to the right of Folletti. Hoffmaster will take the draw against McGrath. And Brockport able to control it, and Folletti has the cover up as the puck rolls to him. And then McGrath a little aggressive in there. Folletti didn't like that too much, but it will result in another face-off. Again to the right of the freshman goaltender.
Yeah, certainly you want to tie up those wingers. They're getting in the blue paint.
And this time it is Grimm that whips it around the boards, and Schrader is able to golf it out. Hoffmaster trying to catch up with it, but beaten by Bovey. And now shot in by Notre Dame, by Grimm. But that gives time for Bovey to recover. Sends it around the boards, but intercepted by Schrader. And then Schrader could not control the loose puck. And it's sent out of the zone by McGrath. Notre Dame trying to get it right back, but instead, here comes Brockport, a shot from the faceoff circle, and another score.
Oh my.
Almost the same spot, maybe a little bit deeper, but this time it's Landon Schwab that wrists it over the shoulder of Folletti, and it's 3-2. Goal coming 6:56, so 2 goals within a minute.
Yeah, we're going to see it right here. Just a turnover in the neutral zone. Quick shot, top shelf.
Yeah, both goals have been over the shoulder, far side of the freshman goaltender. So a 3-2 count now.
Suddenly it's a game.
With 8 minutes to go in the second period. And here's Lamonaco trying to stick handle on his own zone, and now tied up. The DeRizio cousins out there. Here's Joe trying to get a shot up, centers it, and it just goes by Hamilton. Couldn't collect the loose puck. Brockport coming back. Lamonaco hit again along the boards as he runs into Vin DeRizio. But Brockport carries on. But now Notre Dame able to clear. Krolchak lead pass up to Joe DeRizio, battling for it. Comes free and picked up by Lamonaco. Lamonaco tried to get ahead to Balby, intercepted by Hamilton though. Here's Hamilton trying to stick handle between a couple of players and lost it. Balby comes back. Over Henshaw. Henshaw into the zone, takes a shot. Kicked aside by Folletti. And now out to the right point, kept in there by Lamonaco. Brockport still able to keep it in. Here's Roush, and then he lost it, and Brockport will have to regroup. Loose puck picked up by Cooper Hamilton. Leaves it there for Vin DeRizio. DeRizio then tried to center it. Puck comes free along the near boards right down below us, and we got a penalty call coming up here. Interference call.
Yeah.
So an interference call.
Yeah, not what you wanted to have happen here. You don't want to go in the box right now. They're trying to limit the penalties. I know Mark has been working on that, talking to his players about it. But now you got to defend.
Yeah, so Brockport an opportunity here. They've scored a couple of goals in this period on wrist shots from that left faceoff circle. And they'll go to work here on a power play with 6:46 to go in the second period. 3-2 Notre Dame leads. Is it Schrader, I believe, right? Got the call?
He did, yeah.
Yep.
Right down here in front of us.
So Henshaw and Hoffmaster on the draw, one by Brockport. They'll set it up. And Hoffmaster lost his stick, but is able to go out and recover, and now tips it out to center ice. And it'll be Bovey back to retrieve and try and set up the Blue Devil power play. That's with the lead pass, tried to get up to Richards, goes off the leg of Joe DeRizio, and then he's able to back at it out of his zone.
Yeah, it's to perfection. Want to step on that.
Roush now, one of the goal scorers, slowly up ice. And maybe misread where Richards was going, so a little miscommunication there, and that allows Notre Dame to fire it back down the ice. Penalty time halfway through. Bovey with a stretch pass deflected away by Kolchak as he hustled over to get in front of Roush, and then able to wrist it off the glass back into the Brockport zone. Bovey turns and heads up ice. Pass to Henshaw. He gets away from Kolchak on the left point. Centering pass will go over the line and out of the zone, and Brockport will have to regroup. Hamilton has time, and he'll just fire it down the ice. And Bovey recovers. Pass too far, went between the legs of Schultz and down the ice. And Notre Dame not a good clear there. Henshaw able to keep it in. But now he's stripped of the puck. Good job by Notre Dame. As that was Alonzo's story with a nice job there.
They killed it right there with the 5-on-5.
Penalty time over. Good hit there by Schrader as he knocks down his man Schwab. And Notre Dame recovers. Cross-ice pass is intercepted, and knocked down at least by Schultz. But Schrader now will try it. Schrader tried to escape between some, but has run into McGrath, got in his way, and now Kolchak takes it over the line. Offside, though. As a player came off Notre Dame bench, I believe, and was offside there.
Yep, he sure was. Clearly, Mark upset about that one.
Yeah, Notre Dame a little scrambled here in this second period.
But a nice job by Brockport, though. I mean, they are putting some pressure on this Notre Dame team.
Yeah, they are. 4:50 to go, second period, 3-2. I think Notre Dame has only gone one period in their 5 games without a goal. That was the third period against Canandaigua on Saturday. And Brockport trying to control the draw, but it squirts out the center, and Levi Grimm backhands it in. And now we've got a slashing call here. And this may be Henshaw. Or no, is it on? I think it's on Brockport. It looked like but Henshaw's going to the bench.
Yeah, Vinny DeRizio skated away. A little sore.
I think it was Henshaw. Henshaw looks like he had a little discomfort himself, but he's the one guilty of the slashing call here. And let's see if Notre Dame can get the power play going here. They do have one power play goal, which came late in the first period, gave them a 3-0 lead, but that lead shaved now to 3-2 with 4:43 to go in the second period.
Yeah, absolutely. And as an opposing coach, after you're playing a period like that, just not what you want to do is take a penalty like that and give this lethal power play an opportunity to score a goal here.
Well, let's see what they can do here. It will be Schrader, DeRizio, the two DeRizios, Joe and Vinny, Kolchak and Hamilton. Bovee, LaMonica will play defense for Brockport. And Roush will be one forward. They need another one, don't they? And it will be Balby. Schrader and Roush will take face-off, respectively. Won by Notre Dame. Joe DeRizio back for Vinny, and he'll set it up from the left point. Schrader has it near side. Schrader in trouble, though. Let's see if he can win the battle, and does. Gets it to Joe DeRizio. Joe DeRizio now behind the net. Out for Vin DeRizio. Schrader setting up on the right side of the cage. Kolchak from the point. Shot right on, and a rebound, and can't get there. I'm not sure if Volpe even saw that. I think he made this. Either he made this save or LaMonaco hit LaMonaco's skate in front.
Yeah, just sitting right there, too.
Either way, a stop, and Notre Dame had to regroup. And now Kolchak is stopped, and then the puck swatted up into the mesh by Henry Schultz. Penalty time halfway gone, 45 seconds left, 3:57 in the period.
Yeah, nice job getting it to the top, getting it down low, sitting right there in the blue paint. And, those are the type that go in. So you're willing to pay the price there. You will put that biscuit in the basket.
So face-off won by Notre Dame. Kolchak controls. Watched by McGrath. And now a pass intercepted by Bovee. And Bovee coming back, 1-on-3 and a shot. And I think Valetti had to glove that away. And now Notre Dame trying to come back, but it's taken away. Tried to back down on his own, was Leach, couldn't get it out, and Joe DeRizio had it for a moment, and now gets it to Hamilton. Hamilton tried to pass in front, that was denied. Bovee wristed up. Schrader able to get in the way of it and give it out to center ice, but that's dangerous. This may be a 2-on-1 for Brockport. Schrader trying to hustle back, and a nice play there, defensive play by Kolchak to deny Schultz. Penalty time at 3 seconds. See if Notre Dame get one more rush here. And here comes Vinny DeRizio. DeRizio will take it to the net, and DeRizio shot blocked. Not sure if that got through. Leach was there defensively, and then Volpe, the goaltender.
Yep.
Puck goes far side, kept in. Wristed at the blue line, but kept in by Grimm, and to the side of the net. Then, well, DeRizio was steamrolled here. No call there. Here's a shot, just goes wide by Joe DeRizio. It's whipped around the boards, kept in. Grimm for Joe DeRizio, back to the point now. Hamilton takes a shot, and Volpe there to make the save. He saw it all the way. And the save comes with just 2:37 to go in the second period.
Yeah, and Vinny DeRizio's asking, because I'll tell you what, he got...
Yeah, he got nailed, knocked right into the cage.
He sure did. Well, he's a tough kid.
So the Brockport able to kill the penalty. And now Hoffmaster out to take the draw. He's out with Peasy and Story. And Notre Dame putting on some pressure here, but able to clear the zone is Richards. Denied though by Grimm as they play along the near side boards. LaMonaco up, but Story's there to intercept and chip it right back in. And that'll be Covert that has the chase after it. Play behind the net. LaMonaco gets it out to the blue line, and they do finally get it out the center with 2 minutes to go here in the period. Here's Roush, scored from pretty much that spot earlier. This time Levi Grimm there to get a stick on that shot and deflect it out of play. A tick under 2 minutes to go, second period.
Nice play there by Levi Grimm.
Yeah, the goaltenders like that when you can block those shots, right? Get the sticks down. And face off to the right of Folletti. Hamilton and Roush on the draw, and Hamilton wins it. And then trying to control. And Bovee, nice job to read that pass and keep it in. Bovee then upended as he came in on the left circle, and Notre Dame recovers. Kolchak in his own zone. That lands it up, but Bovee's there to stop it once again and fire it right back in.
Oh.
And that was dangerous because Hudson was screening his goaltender, and that just floated over the net.
Yep.
And now here's Henshaw's shot from the right face-off circle that just goes wide. And Notre Dame has not had a very good period, to be honest here. As Hudson's taken off the puck, Brockport able to keep it in. Here's Roush battling for it. Loose puck, and Hamilton able to finally get it out to center ice. Kept in though and shot right back in by Leach. And it goes right on Folletti, and he's going to hold on. Boy, Brockport's had a good period here. 70 seconds left. They lead the period 2-0. Trail for the game 3-2.
That's right. Notre Dame trying to stretch it here, Bob. You can see them clearly waiting in the neutral zone, but some could have been costly turnovers. But let's see how they respond.
Face off in the Notre Dame zone. Krolchek has it behind the net. Reverses here, gets it to Schrader. Notre Dame able to break out. Schrader with a nice pass to Story. Story gains the line. Here's Alonzo Story. Can he get a shot off? He's taken down on a penalty call here. Taken down by Covert. Centering pass by Hoffmaster, deflected by Volpe. And Notre Dame will get another power play opportunity with 52 seconds to go.
Yeah, second effort right there by Alonzo Story. Nice to have him back in the lineup. And, that extra effort. Costly mistake.
Schrader and Henshaw will take the draw to the right of Volpe here with 52 seconds in the period. Power play for the Fighting Irish. They do have one power play goal tonight. And referees talking with both players in the face-off circle. Actually directing it more to Henshaw now. Whoa! And then Bovey knocked the stick out of Hamilton's hands.
Literally no love lost between these two teams right now.
McGrath will come in and take the draw against Schrader. Schrader wins it. Back to Krolchek. Shot for the point. Didn't get through. Bovey with the block. Bovey's been good here this period. Here's DeRizio. Shot right on. And they chipped the rebound in front. Shot right on by DeRizio. And then Hamilton had a shot at the rebound. And we're going to have more penalties here.
Yeah, just a little extra right there trying to stick that in, and got a hold of the goaltender there for Brockport.
So they'll play 4-on-4 now. An opportunity there. Notre Dame won the draw, then the shot right on. Then Hamilton had a good shot at the rebound, but Volpe stood tall. Yeah, kept it out of the net.
Those rebounds have been rare tonight. He's been covering a lot of those up, and playing hard in the paint there. Those things happen.
So face off to the left of Folletti as they'll bring it into the Notre Dame zone after the penalty call. Notre Dame wins the draw. Krolchek in his own zone. He's knocked down. As he and Henshaw battle, and finally it's dribbled out to center ice. And Bovey will have to go back after it. And the junior defenseman turns and heads up ice. Pass for Henshaw now. Henshaw will gain the line on the right side, but offside call with 18.5 seconds to go. Ten-second differential in the penalty time. Schrader and Henshaw to draw again. Schrader tried to play it ahead, and it's tipped and kept in by Bovey. Bovey takes a shot, and that deflected off Notre Dame. Schrader of Notre Dame, and now possible 2-on-1. DeRizio for Schrader. Schrader cuts in. Shot saved, though.
That was...
I have another penalty here, a hook call. But Schrader had a good look there. He got a good wrist shot off as he cruised in on the left side. Volpe again with a big save, but another penalty call to Brockport.
I want to say that might have been Levi. Grimm blocks the shot. Then they come in transition down the ice, 2-on-1. Nice opportunity for the Irish there, but good things come off of block shots and in transition.
Yeah. Just 4 seconds, 4.5 to go on this faceoff here. Henshaw and Schrader, and a shot goes right on, and Volpe had to make the save again. Now 1.3 to go. And Schrader again just trying to direct it on net. And it goes into the corner to end the second period of play. But Brockport with the only 2 goals in that period. And both on wrist shots from the left faceoff circle by Rausch and then by Landon Schwab. And that has the Blue Devils back in the game 3-2 here after 2 periods of play. You're listening to Section 5 Hockey on Varsity Media Sports Network. Bob Brown and Eric Trifthauser with a call. And we've played 2, and we should have a good third period for you. At the end of 2, our score, Notre Dame 3, the Brockport Blue Devils 2. We'll be back shortly, everyone.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area's leader in sports media production. We specialize in live streaming.
Cuts inside. Touchdown, Red Devils. Rosin coach Greg Murphy. There's you.
What a move!
And the foul.
Videography. And photography. Covering all sports at all levels. We feature aerial photography and videography, college recruiting videos, live streaming of games,
Patience offensively against this excellent defense. Now the shot's fired. How about that? Right into the top of the cage off the stick.
Be second down and 3. Handoff this time right up the middle. And B.J. Clark is gone for the touchdown.
school events, graduations. Varsity Media is available to cover a game, a tournament, a season, or any special event.
Talk to us a little bit about what went through your mind, how you prepared for that to run such a fast speed.
Currently, spectators are limited at events. Let Varsity Media bring the event to your fans. Contact Varsity Media today for more information. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone at 866-577-1950.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
At Varsity Media, we offer everything under the sun when it comes to media. Action photography, live videography, live streaming, college recruiting videos, social media videos, and so much more. Visit our website at www.varsitymedia.net or visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Search Varsity Media. Varsity Media, we highlight your life.
And we're back in close to third period action here at the Folletti Ice Arenas. The teams prepare for the third period. Notre Dame leading 3-2. They had a 3-0 lead at the end of the first period. Goals by Gavin Schrader, Levi Grimm, and Vinny DiRizio. Last one coming on a power play goal. However, Brockport came back strong. 2 goals in 56 seconds near the midway point of that second period. 6 minutes in, it was Rausch with his 5th goal of the season. And then 56 seconds later, it was Landon Schwab scoring his first goal of the season. And we've got a 3-2 game going into this third period. Bob Brown, Eric Trifthauser with a call for you. Section 5 hockey on the Varsity Media Sports Network, and we're glad to have you along.
Yeah, no
should
question.
Be a good third period, right, Eric?
Really exciting. I gotta tell you, if you got some popcorn, get it ready, get settled in, because this is going to be a barn burner.
Notre Dame will start the period with a man advantage, I believe 4-on-3. And we'll see that power play we talked about coming into the game, 16 for 27. They do have one power play goal. I'm not sure how many opportunities they've had, 4 or 5 at least, right?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So they're not hitting at the clip, which is really hard to keep that clip up, obviously. 16 for 27, but yeah, we'll see what they can get going here now. It looks like Schrader and Henshaw probably pretty familiar with one another, and will take the face-off.
They're exchanging pleasantries right there at center ice.
Well, and what sometimes don't you realize, a lot of these kids do know each other, sometimes on club teams and other, yeah. So,
one of my favorite parts of the game.
So here we go. Cooper Hamilton in the box for Notre Dame for 49 more seconds. Schwab has 38 seconds, and then Bovey with 1:26 to go. And here's the draw. Vinny DiRizio will settle it down on this 4-on-3. For Schrader, turns and heads up the ice. And the big winger now gains the blue line. Goes in the left safeoff circle, takes it in front, and no one there. The puck came free, but no teammate there to an open net as Volpe kind of caught out of position a little bit. Here's DiRizio now taking over. He'll skate it up the right side. Here comes the junior DiRizio, takes it right in, a wrist shot and scores!
Oh my.
Took a wrist shot. Volpe, I'm not sure was expecting that. Was maybe expecting a pass, but it looked like he left a lot of the short side open. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
But DiRizio just wound it up, takes it down the ice, and gives Notre Dame a 4-2 lead, 33 seconds into the period.
Yeah, here you'll see it. DiRizio's just carrying it in. Shot.
See, it looked like Volpe started to maybe play the person that was coming. He thought maybe a pass was coming. It looked like he crept away from the post a little bit and left an opening. And DiRizio able to put it in, his 2nd goal of the game and 10th goal of the season. And Notre Dame has a 2-goal lead in the first minute of play here, third period. So now they'll skate even again, but Notre Dame will go back on the power play in a second or two. As here's Lamonaco taking it deep, and the Irish back on the power play. DiRizio pass ahead to Joe DiRizio. Freshman Joe DiRizio will wait, lets the pressure slide on by. And now a pass up to Schrader. Notre Dame will have to regroup again as Vinny DiRizio will go back and get it. And taps it for Krolchek. Krolchek leaves it. Schrader's going to have to come corral the loose puck. He's bothered by Henshaw. Henshaw doing a good job forechecking here. Wasting some time. And Henshaw then trying to break loose, has a man in front. Shot saved by Folletti.
Nice save there.
Henshaw came in dangerously, and Rausch found him. And now a bouncing puck. Players play even now, as puck shot in. Hamilton will go back after it for the Fighting Irish. Has some time. And now will skate out of his own end. Decides to circle back and regroup. Pass off here to the left to Vinny DiRizio. Cross ice pass goes a little behind Story, and he can't corral it on the far boards. Bovey breaks it up, gets it ahead to Richards. Here's Richards, takes a wrister, that's blocked by Hamilton. Bovey tried to get it in front, and now looking for a return pass is Schrader. He's going to pick it up with a head of steam. Here comes Schrader as a man open in front, but can't get it to him.
Just missed it.
He had Hoffmaster open going down the slot, but just couldn't get it to him. Now play at the Notre Dame blue line. Levi Grimm takes over, uses his defensive partner, Tenney. Tenney up for Schrader. A saucer pass that he couldn't corral. And now Leach comes back the other way. Leach pass to an open wing. Balby now batted it in, but it goes back to the point. Quick shot from the point. Folletti has to steer that aside and then tried to hold on to it. Looked like side of the cage. Could not. Goes back to Bovey. Another shot right on, and the rebound tipped in. Bovey, a nice job from the point again, keeping it in, and then able to knock the puck home in front of Folletti.
Yeah.
And it's a 4-3 score.
Yeah, it looked like Francesco lost his stick right there. They got another shot through.
2:50 into the period. Bovey definitely get an assist.
And you'll see that
He missed, yeah.
2-3 Brockport guys down on the blue paint, and when you're willing to, pay the price and pick up the trash, that's how they make money in the NHL. I'll tell you that.
Right. 4-3 your score now. Joe DeRizio off the faceoff, right in front of the Brockport bench, and now Henshaw breaks away, takes a wrist shot blocked by Krolchek. Goes right back to Henshaw, then Krolchek blocked his centering attempt. Goes up on the far boards and trying to get it out, and Brockport will take it out willingly. Balby tried to get it back to his defensive partner. Goes all the way down the ice, and Hamilton giving chase for Notre Dame, beaten to the puck by Lamonaco. Lamonaco lead pass for Henshaw, too far, and Hudson stops that attempt, and Notre Dame able to clear. Hamilton along the boards with Covert. And finally, Notre Dame is able to send it deep and change personnel. Alonzo Story now will sweep it into the Brockport zone. Lamonaco back deep to fetch it. Starts up, then a pass, tried to get it back and almost intercepted by Notre Dame and went off the skate of Hoffmaster. Finally, Krolchek takes control of an errant pass and he'll bring it in. Top of the face-off circle, he'll go in deep. Krolchek behind the cage, puts the brakes on. Try to get it in front here, he battles with Bovey. Hoffmaster's in there battling for the loose puck, comes around the boards. Can Story get there first? Nope, tipped away. But there to cover up is Gavin Schrader. Schrader with a head of steam as he circles in from the left side. Schrader takes the wrist shot, shoots it high and wide. And all the way out to center ice where Tenney has the regroup. For Krolchek, pass head knocked down. And here's Tenney again. He'll backhand it out of the zone. Now Hoffmaster has an attempt on the left side. Here's Ronan Hoffmaster. Tried to get it to Schrader, but a little too far. And then Schrader was tripped up by McGrath. That allows Henshaw to come back for Brockport. Here's the captain, Henshaw. Takes a shot, just shot it wide, and a centering pass is knocked down and cleared, and then a stick to the face. That could have been a penalty. Grimm took a stick to the face. The referee was right there, but I don't think he's calling a penalty. He's calling icing, right?
Yeah.
So Bovey got an assist, so someone got it in front. I'm not sure. It might have been McGrath, they're saying.
Yeah, that puck just came loose. Brockport player in the blue paint, but face off down here.
Henshaw and Hamilton on the draw to the left of Folletti, won by Brockport. Roush tries to give it in and just tipped wide. Roush, a set play there, tried to get it to Henshaw, and he just deflected it wide. And now Joe DeRizio able to bank it off the boards, but it got it too high. He banked it into the Notre Dame bench. And that'll bring the draw back into the Notre Dame zone. Roush and Hamilton. And Roush wins it to Henshaw on the boards. Henshaw centering pass to Flex, and DeRizio able to scoop up a loose puck. Tried to headman to Joe DeRizio, deflected wide. DeRizio will backhand it deep, but Bovey's there for Brockport. Although he lost it, knocks his man down. Recovered now by Roush. And he'll start up the ice. Roush pass off the left side to Bovey. Bovey makes a nice move. He can't fit. Here's Bovey, the freshman backhand shot. Did not get through. Blocked by Hudson, and now Schrader trying to get loose and does. And Schrader tried to get a pass to Joe DeRizio. It deflects off a shin pad and into the zone. DeRizio goes down as he lost his balance. Vinny DeRizio has it on the boards. Into Schrader. Has Joe DeRizio in front, but can't get it to him. Tries a second time, and now a Brockport player there to clear. Notre Dame able to keep it in. And here's a centering pass that goes off Volpe. He can't control, though. Play still in the left wing. Krolchek's shot doesn't get through. And here's a wrister from Hudson that's blocked. That didn't get through. But Schrader able to backhand it into the center ice area. Notre Dame keeping it in. Good pressure by this line, and they'll change on the fly here. And here's DeRizio knocking down his man, and he's going to get a penalty. As he crashed into Bovey, but got the hands up a little too high there, I think.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame's going to have to kill a penalty here shortly as soon as Krolchek touches this up. 8:14 to go. Notre Dame 4, Brockport 3, but the Blue Devils will have a man advantage here.
Yeah.
As DeRizio charging call.
No question, untimely. After a flurry like that, too, they hemmed them in their zone. A lot of nice shots there. And then it's just an unfortunate penalty right now. But, hey, Notre Dame's going to have to fight this off against what's been a pretty solid power play tonight by the Brockport Blue Devils.
Roush and Henshaw, two dangerous players out there again. Bovey's been good from the point, too. He's out there along with Lamonaco manning the points. Bovey over for Lamonaco and has errant pass, and it went outside the zone. That allows Notre Dame to recover. Here's Alonzo Story now. Story wasting some time, and then we'll just wrist it into the zone. Kill off a few seconds. Here's a pass for Henshaw. Nice job by Krolchek to step into him and knock him down. But Brockport carries on. Bovey's shot is deflected. Nice job by Krolchek to get over and block that shot. Centering pass, that's deflected away. Out to the right point. Lamonaco lets it go, goes wide. Henshaw corrals it in the corner. Back for Bovey. His wrister just goes wide. And let's see, nice job by Lamonaco to get there. Story trying to get it out. They can't. And finally it'll be Hudson, but he doesn't get it out. A weak backhand attempt. Got to get a little more mustard on that one. Krolchek, he will find an opening and wrist it down the ice. With 30 seconds to go in the man advantage. 7:15 in the third period. Notre Dame 4, Brockport 3. And here's a breaking up pass. It's Joe DeRizio. Joe DeRizio trying to break back the other way, shorthanded, but he is denied. And then a shot right on from the blue line by DeRizio. Sticked aside by Volpe. One last chance here for Brockport, but they've got a turn in their own zone with Lamonaco. And now a head pass ahead, and here's an opportunity and a shot high and wide as a wrister there taken by Schwab. That was kind of dangerous. And here's Schwab able to corral the puck in his own zone. Down to 6.5 minutes left. Hamilton's going to have to wait for Schrader to get onside. And instead the puck is taken away by Schultz. Krolchek bangs it off the boards. Brockport changing, and Notre Dame with an opportunity. Here comes Schrader. Schrader stick handles around a couple, goes off on the right wing now. Schrader on the backhand, centering pass, tried to get it to Hamilton, but didn't connect. Levi Grimm will shoot it in as we hit 6 minutes left in this one-goal game. Hamilton and Covert battling behind the net. Play still in the Brockport zone. Hoffmaster's there to tip it behind the goal. But finally Brockport able to break out with a freshman Balby. Balby with a good head of steam into the zone, but it's broken up, and Notre Dame tries to come back with Schrader. Schrader pass for DeRizio. Here comes DeRizio. 2 goals on the game. Circles back to the point. Shot by Grimm. Didn't get through. It was blocked by the Henshaw. And then Henshaw will start up the ice. On a 3-on-2. Here comes Henshaw. Henshaw makes a move around Folletti. Henshaw pass then to Bovey, and Bovey shot didn't get through. Notre Dame trying to come back with Hamilton. Hamilton for DeRizio, just couldn't get it ahead. Nice play by Lamonaco to break that up. Otherwise it would have been a break. Shot right on. Folletti had a little trouble with it, but the rebound scooped up by Grimm. Now Grimm will try and clear, and he cannot. He'll get another opportunity along the boards. And finally Gino Folletti will bounce it out of the zone. But Brockport takes it right back in. The draw to Hudson, banks it off the boards, gets it ahead. And here's Joe DeRizio into the zone. And skipped over the stick of Hamilton. Otherwise, they might have had an opportunity there.
Bad break.
And back the other way. Nice job by Krolchek to tip that puck away from Schwab. And now possible 2-on-1 Hamilton, but a good job by Bovey to break that up. Here's DeRizio now carrying on. DeRizio with a wrist shot, and it hit the post. DeRizio another chance in
Net
front,
off.
and he scores.
Oh, I thought the net.
DeRizio hit the post, followed up his shot, and has the hat trick. And Notre Dame gets a 2-goal lead back at 5-3.
Hey, if you want to go from the coach's to the basement to the top quickly, make up for the penalty,
yeah,
he sure does.
Well, watch his first shot here as he picks up that loose puck, and he fires it off the post, you'll see, but follows the rebound in.
Right there.
And then able to put it in. Bovey, the defenseman, had a chance to clear. He swatted at the puck as he fell to his knees, but couldn't get there.
Huge goal.
And DeRizio's goal gives Notre Dame a 5-3 advantage. Here comes Roush right back. He's dangerous. Shot over the net, and the puck out over the blue line. Fired right back in, though, by the Blue Devils. And now here's Hudson fanning on a clearing attempt. Story will try and help him out, and he will clear it, and this will be an icing on Notre Dame with exactly 4 minutes to go. So Vinny DeRizio, as you mentioned, yeah, it took kind of a questionable penalty, not a questionable call. I mean, questionable action by DeRizio, but he's got the hat trick and a big goal there. Nice play to follow that up, hit the post, followed it up, found the loose puck and wristed it home. Here's Schrader now, drops it for Hudson. He'll circle in his own zone, trying to work away from Balby. Gets it up to Schrader on the wing, dangerously comes out in front, but Krolchek's there to sweep it away. Covert goes back. Up to Balby, tries a touch pass, but Schrader's there to intercept. Plays it off the boards to himself and then shoots it in. Covert in the far corner for Lamonaco, and he'll start up ice. Lamonaco, lead pass, deflects off Balby and goes in deep. Max Tenney will get there first, did a good job, and
nice
will
there.
try to clear it out, but can't get it out. It deflects in front to Balby, and that's swept away nicely. Good job by Krolchek there, the big defenseman to make a play. Shot goes wide, taken by Lamonaco, and now Story. Oh, bad clearing attempt there, couldn't get it out, kind of fanned on that clearing attempt. And with 3 minutes left, Brockport keeps it in. And now a penalty will come up here as Krolchek took the feed out from under Henshaw. And Brockport's going to have a man advantage here. As soon as Notre Dame touches up, clock rolling down to 2:45. And finally, they'll let Notre Dame touch it up with 2:41 to go.
That's just unfortunate.
Yeah, Krolchek looked like he was kind of losing his, but they both were, but Krolchek's stick kind of got out there, and it looked actually worse than it was. But they did make the call, and Brockport will have an opportunity to get back in it here. Well, not that they're out of it, but a chance to get within a goal here with a power play opportunity. I believe first, though, we're going to have a timeout. Notre Dame next in action on Thursday night when they face the Irondequoit. They're Eagles, right? I think that's what they're.
Yeah, I believe so.
They're Eagles now.
And there's that
They used to be the Indians in the old days, but I believe they changed the Eagles years ago. They played Brockport to a 1-1 tie in the first game of the year last week. And they're always a pesky team.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I'm sure that'll be another tough go for the Fighting Irish on Thursday night. We'll have that for you. I believe 6 o'clock start here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Yeah, wow. What a game. This has been a good one to watch, a fun one to watch, too. And special thanks to Varsity Media. This is going all over the great United States. I know Colorado, Atlanta, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina. They're doing a heck of a job.
Is that where all your friends are? You know that?
That's where a lot of people are. But
I know I got a son in Palm Springs. I don't think he's watching, though. I don't think I told him about it, but he was in the L.A. area for a few. Now he went over to Palm Springs for a week or two. Nice, huh?
Yeah, sun is still shining there.
Yeah.
Although in parts of the country, not
Southern
used
California.
to.
When he was in the Los Angeles area, it was temperatures like low 60s. Usually Palm Springs is about 10, 15 degrees warmer, more in the desert there. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Both teams heading back out on the ice after the timeout, I believe used by Brockport. I'm not entirely sure about that. Not that it really matters. Notre Dame on the kill here. We'll have Gino Folletti, Hamilton, Joe DeRizio. He'll be replaced. Folletti now replaced by Schrader, so it'll be Schrader, Joe DeRizio.
I believe that's Noah Hudson.
Grimm and Hudson, yeah. With Krolchek getting the penalty. So a shot by Delmonico just tipped wide in front, causing some trouble there is Luke Leach. Normally a defenseman. They got him in front of the net.
And the Brockport net is empty.
And here's a clear that just goes wide. And that was Joe DeRizio, I think, on the clearing attempt. Delmonico back to get it. Over for Roush. Roush knocked off the puck by Hamilton. Sends it in deep. Krolchek gets there for Notre Dame. Krolchek, the big man, will backhand it out of the zone, and it just goes into the penalty box across the way. So that'll bring the faceoff into the Notre Dame zone. But we're down to 34.3 seconds to go. 5-3 Notre Dame lead, trying to win 5 straight here to open the season. Brockport comes in at 2-0-1. Opening night tie with Irondequoit, then wins over Spencerport and Genesee.
Yeah, this has given you everything it could have asked for in a hockey game. A lot of fun here on a Tuesday night, a chilly Tuesday night in the greater Batavia, New York.
Yeah. Didn't have much snow till mid-January, but we're getting it now. Hamilton on the draw against Roush, and they battle for it and won by Notre Dame, but DeRizio couldn't get it out. And here's Henshaw keeping it in. His shot deflects wide. Krolchek, he's pulled down nicely by Roush. And now they all pile in there.
Looks to me like both of them are going.
Yeah, as you get a call up penalty, definitely Roush was able to get his arms in there and pull Krolchek down. I'm not sure what Krolchek did with 20 seconds to go. But he'll go back in the penalty box. The good news for Notre Dame is Roush is joining him.
That's right.
With exactly 20 seconds to go, and it'll be a face-off. It appears to be in the Notre Dame zone. We'll see here. Again, the Brockport net empty with just 20 seconds to go. However, they trail by 2.
Yeah, those are the types of penalties that Wyatt has a tendency to draw because he plays with such a reckless abandon. Just a fun player to watch.
Hamilton on the draw, loses it. It goes back to the point now for Covert. Covert's shot got through, got by a sliding Hamilton, and then knocked down the ice with just 11 seconds to go. And it is an icing call with Notre Dame and Brockport at full strength, extra attacker notwithstanding. 8.7 seconds to go. But it appears Notre Dame will win their 5th straight. It wasn't easy.
No.
Well, now, especially when you start racking up wins like this, everybody coming after you now.
That's right.
And you can bet Irondequoit will be on Thursday night. Then Hamilton once more on the draw, pair of 22s as he's out there with McGrath. Referee taking his time. Does drop it, and Schrader able to chip it down the ice.
Great play there.
And let's see if they call icing again. They do with 1.7 to go. But that should just about do it. And the Fighting Irish will survive a shaky second period.
As they say, though, good teams find a way. The Irish found a way tonight. And, hey, 5-0.
These teams meet again March 4th at the Bill Gray Complex. Notre Dame winning the draw. Schrader once again smacks it down the ice. And the game is over. And Notre Dame with a 5-3 win here tonight over a very game Brockport Blue Devils team. Let's look at the scoring real quick. First period, Notre Dame 26 seconds in. Gavin Schrader with his 11th goal of the season from Hoffmaster and Story. 10:50 of the period, it was Levi Grimm off a nice feed from Joe DeRizio to make it 2-0. Notre Dame a late power play goal at 14:58. Vinny DeRizio, his first of 3 from Wyatt Krolchek. 3-0 Notre Dame after the first period. Brockport, though, 2 goals within a minute in the second period. It was Roush scoring unassisted at 6 minutes, and at 6:56, it was Landon Schwab scoring, assisted by McGrath and Bovey. On to the third period, 33 seconds in, Vinny DeRizio, his second of the game, gave Notre Dame a 4-2 lead. Couple minutes later, 2:50 of the period, though, it was, I believe they gave it to McGrath off an assist from Bovey. That was at 2:50 again to make it a 4-3 game. Notre Dame with the final goal, it was DeRizio with a hat trick as he scored at 10:35 to give Notre Dame that 2-goal lead, and that's the way it ended up, 5-3. Notre Dame. Final thoughts, sir?
Well, like I said, good teams find a way to win. This hasn't been. Look, this is the way the season's been. It's been abbreviated. These kids are still getting used to gelling, playing it collectively. They found a way to win tonight, and they got something to build on for the game on Thursday.
They sure do. And again, a tough game. Irondequoit, I'm not sure the record going now. I know they tied Brockport first game of the year 1-1, but Irondequoit, a quality program, been around a long time. Sure it'll be another good one on Thursday night. And we'll have it for you. We'll be right back here. I want to thank Joel and John doing a great job here from the Varsity Media Sports Network, bringing you Section 5 hockey, in particular here, Notre Dame hockey here tonight. So back with you on Thursday. Again, we thank our Varsity Media Sports Network for allowing us the opportunity. Again, the final score tonight is Notre Dame 5 and Brockport 3. For Eric Trifthauser, I'm Bob Brown. Good night, everyone.